Alright guys, so today we're going to be replacing these courtesy lights with LEDs. And so in order to do that, we're going to get this guy out first. You're going to need a little pry tool like this. And there's little indentations. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. But like you see like these different spots here. And you're just going to stick your pry tool in there. It can be kind of tough. But there you go. And it should just pop right out. Alright. And now we're going to, you gotta be careful, these things can be very hot. And now we're just going to pull on this tab here. Oh, sorry. On the back. We're gonna pull on this tab and it should come right out. Right out like that. Hard to do with one hand. Alright. Whoops. Let me get that focused. There you go. This is the old one. And now we're going to replace the light bulb inside. Alright guys, so today we're going to be replacing the bulb inside of a courtesy light for a Lexus RX, and it's the same for most Lexuses and Toyotas. So what you're going to need is a 194 bulb. This is the old one. I'm replacing it with an LED, just because I think they look much better. So what we're going to do here, it's very simple. We're going to push down on this tab. It's kind of hard to do with the camera in my face, but okay, let me do this side. There's an arrow actually, so follow the arrow, and yep, it just pops up once you push down on the tab. And then you're going to pull this guy out. It can be kind of tough, but don't worry, it's all plastic. It's because it hinges on there, so whenever you're done. So whenever you're pulling this guy out, I use a cloth just because it's glass and you don't really know if it's going to break or not. And this pulls out. Alright, new one going in. And so I'm not really quite sure which side's positive or negative, and really with these cheap bulbs that I bought online, it doesn't really correspond with the little, it doesn't really correspond with the connection points on it. So if it doesn't work for you, just flip it around and try again, and it should be fine. See, plugged in. And before we put this part back on, we're going to make sure that this actually turns on. Alright, so now we're going to be testing our bulb here. We're just going to plug that in just to see if it works first. And okay, so it didn't, right? So that's fine. So all we're going to do is we're going to turn this bulb upside down and plug it back in. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Give me a sec. Alright, so there we go. I just flipped this upside down, and it does seem to be working now. So now we're going to put the housing back on it, and we're going to put it back in here. Alright, so now we're back here. And so the way this is going to go back on is these two clips at the end are going to go in here. And it's like kind of like a hinge. So once you got them in there, you're just going to press down. And there you go. You're done with that. So now let's go plug this into the car. Alright, so now that we have confirmed that this works, we're just going to slide this back in here. There you go. And now you're done.